What's up YouTube? It's Chase here, also known as The Monster Fishing, and today we are finally getting our package from Rodrigo at Predatory Fins. It has been a long wait. We had to wait for our aquarium to cycle and then obviously for the fish to get in the country. Rodrigo said they shipped them out last night, so it should be getting here, mid-afternoon today. But before we get into this video and unbox these fish, I want to tell you a little bit about the two different species of fish we are getting and unboxing today. Alright guys, so like I said, I was going to be telling you all a little bit about the two different species of catfish we are getting today. Now for starters, these two fish are going to get massive. They're just true river monster fish. They will get ginormous and they'll be in the 3,500 gallon ponds eventually. But as for right now, we're going to be putting them into our mini monster setup that we made a couple weeks ago in the video. So make sure to check that out as well before this to see what's the perfect setup to grow out your little babies. Because these guys are going to be like 2 or 3 inches. They're going to be small, but one day they're going to get like giant. So we need to make sure we're prepared for that. But I want to tell you a little bit about first where they're from, how big they're going to get, and then like what are kind of our future plans with them, and yeah, stuff like that. So I'm going to start with the Panda Redtail catfish. So I think it's called the Panda because it's going to have like a black and white resemblance of the normal Redtail catfish. I'll have a picture of the Redtail catfish right here. But a typical Redtail catfish, would get 4 to 5 feet in the wild, they say. I haven't seen too many that are over 3 feet, but I'm sure there's obviously outliers there. But this is a really cool fish and they devour anything. So they will eat your entire tank if they can fit it inside their mouth. They are monsters. They love to eat. They'll eat everything. And so you got to be really careful with them, and something that we're going to be monitoring very closely because he could potentially eat his other tank mates if they can fit in his mouth. So this is a really cool fish. I don't think it's ever been seen in the aquarium hobby before until now. So a huge shout out to Rodrigo and Predatory Fish for keep bringing all this exotic stuff in here because it's really cool to see. You think in the last 100 years, like this fish has never, or 500, whatever, 1,000 years, this fish has never been seen before in the United States. So I'm really excited to own one and I can't wait to see it grow. And then the second fish that we will be getting today is also a catfish. It's called the jelly catfish. Now this thing is as funny as his name is. It's right now, it's just little, but when it gets bigger, this thing is going to get some shoulders on it. It's going to be massive. It doesn't get as long as most, catfish do in the Amazon or South America, but it will get super thick. Like I'm telling you, this thing will be this thick and like that. Like it'll look like almost like a short body fish in a way. I'm going to pop up a video of Victor's right here, who I saw in Naples, and this is kind of the reason why I'm getting him because his is 5 years old and it's about 2 feet, maybe a little bit over 2 feet, and it was a tank. That thing had been eating good, and they're kind of just big and fat, and I love them as far as a monster fish because they're kind of slow and they're just kind of a different change of speed. I think UPS should be dropping our box off soon. I want to go open these fish up and then we're going to put them in the exotic reptile and amphibian room, which I kind of redid, but I need to add some better lighting in there for you guys. So this room is going to be sick. Please go down in the comments below and let me know which one's going to be cooler. Is it going to be the Panda Redtail or the Jelly Catfish? I think they're both going to be sick, but obviously I'm probably going to have my preference too. I'm kind of leaning towards the Panda Redtail since it's never even been seen before in the United States. So let's go open this box up and let's go see what we got. All right, guys, UPS just rang the door and I'm freaking litty right now. This is going to be sick. I can't wait to open these guys. Let's go and open our door. There, the box is right there. Check it out, check it out. Live fish. Yes, sir, yes, sir. All right, let's go get inside and let's open this thing up. Woo! Okay, I have not been this excited in a really long time. It's been a while since I've ordered any fish. I really miss it. Kind of an addiction of mine is to order tons of fish. Ah! Okay. Take this off. Ooh, check that out. Dang, these guys are sick. Freaking sick. I don't know if you can see that. Gosh, I'm so excited right now. I really do miss ordering fish. I want to order fish like every single day. Oh my gosh, there's the Panda, guys. There is the Panda. That thing is unbelievable. I've never seen an all black redtail before. Obviously they're a little bit stressed from shipping. These guys are unreal. I can't wait to see these guys get freaking huge. Let's go acclimate these guys to their tank and then let's go put them in there with the 2 Oscars. Hopefully they don't eat the 2 Oscars. I'm kind of worried about that now, seeing the size of them, because they are just a tad bit bigger than I thought, but they're like a perfect size. So let's go get them acclimated and then Let's go see how they look in the tank. All right, guys, so here's a better look at both of them right here. They look so sick. They're so amazing. The one on the right there is the Panda. Oh, going over the left right there. On the left side is the Panda, and on the right is the jelly catfish. They keep moving, but the more polka dotted one is the Panda, and the other one's the jelly. But gosh, they're going to be monsters. Look how clean those whiskers are too. I'm obsessed with little catfish. I think these guys are going to be so cool. It's so fun to watch them grow, but we're going to go ahead and get them acclimated, drip acclimate them, and then add them to the tank. All right, guys, we're headed into the exotic reptile and fish room, and check out how sick this place looks. The lighting isn't the best, but we got the two-headed turtle right there, our giant leap aquarium they're going to be setting up, and then our axolotl, toothless, just chilling right there. So we have all this wall space right here, and then over here we have something that's going to be in a future video right there, all our supplies. There is their tank that we set up a couple weeks ago. We did a YouTube video on that, and then stuff up there that we'll show later. But also I wanted to show you guys, in our tadpole video, look what we got right here. I know the lighting is not the best in here, but we already have a frog with, see if I can get a little better light on it. But he is so cute, and then we have the 6 others that are getting close to coming out of the water. But we need to get these guys drip acclimated, so I'm going to take my air hose right here. And I'm basically just going to kind of rig it up to the tank. The reason why you do drip acclimate, for those who don't know, is we want to try to get the water temps the same as they were in the bag. That way we don't shock them when we add them to the aquarium. And then you can see, look, check out our little Oscars in here. They're doing great. The water looks super, super clean. This is just from whatever. But the only thing we don't have is a lid. But that's why we have this tank drop down like 5 or 6 inches just so that they can't jump out. But let's go ahead and add these guys in there once we get them acclimated, and they're gonna look so sick. All right, so basically what we did was we took one into the air hose and we put it in the tank right there. And then we took the other end and put it inside their little tub, and we tied a knot in it. That way it only allows a little bit of water through. You can see right here, it should be dripping just like that. So after about 30 minutes to an hour, their water should be exactly the same, and they'll be ready to go inside their new tank. All right, guys, it's just about time to add our fish into our tank, but I'm gonna teach you all a little trick today if you haven't yet seen this before. Basically what you can do if you need to transfer these fish into this tank, you don't want to add the water because it has some of their old dirty bag water in there. So what you can do is take a net, you can place it just like that, and then you take all you have to do is basically just take this. This is a little bit harder. I don't have a cameraman today filming with me, but then you can pour all the water out and it goes through your net, and then you're just left with just your fish. So you want to be very careful though when doing this. So there they go. They're probably gonna fall in the net now. Which, as long as if you do it gentle, it's not really gonna hurt them. So there they are right there. And all you have to do is just take your net like so. You want to gently twist them over like that. This light's kind of in the way for me, but here they go. So you just take your net. There they go. Easy enough. Gosh, those guys are so cool. Hopefully they don't eat the 2 Oscars. I think the Oscars are too quick for them, but that water is so crystal clear. Look how much oxygen is in there for them. And the reason, I talked about this in the monster fish video. I'm gonna turn this on after the video. But in setting up the monster fish tank, the reason why the tank is so bare is because it is super easy to clean. They won't choke on any of the rocks. This is not like, oh, a tank that looks amazing. It's more of a tank that is very practical for raising your fish. Yeah, I cut all these plants and decor in here, but they could choke on them, maybe injure themselves. So this is a super good way to keep your fish. Just a bare bottom. I promise that they'll be okay. You can keep their water super clean. All the stuff doesn't get, like all the debris doesn't get stuck in the sand, rocks. So I love keeping fish with a bare bottom because it allows me to keep them a lot healthier and a lot safer from other stuff. But this tank turned out absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to see these guys grow. All right, guys, so it is the night of after we got these fish. The tank is looking great. Oscars are doing great. Catfish are doing great. I know there's literally so much oxygen in here, which is great for the fish, but it makes it hard to see. And then also we have this gap just so none of them can jump out. But we have just little cut pieces of tilapia in here. I like to feed shrimp as well, and then smelt, but we're gonna try to throw some of these in here and see what they do. Throw just a few little pieces. I cut them up in little tiny chunks. But once they start to smell this, they're gonna go crazy for it. And the biggest thing with, oh, there goes the redtail. I don't know if you can see it. That guy is going to get huge. And like I said, it's almost like overnight they get huge. Like they grow, their growth rate is crazy. They're not like a clown loach or like an angelfish where they grow slow. Like these guys will get huge within the next couple of months. Like they will outgrow this tank within probably 2 months, I would say. See if little Oscar will get a piece. They're always a little bit shy, but obviously the catfish aren't as much. So we're just gonna go ahead and leave a few pieces in there. We're gonna turn the lights off, and then I guarantee you when we come back, they'll all be gone. And just like I said, guys, look at that fat belly. I came back here about an hour later and all the food was gone. We're gonna be feeding these guys super heavy so they get big quick. But that guy is an absolute monster, and I can't wait to see them grow. And guys, that takes us to the end of the video today. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate all the support. It really means the world to me. When I say I read every single comment, I really do, whether it's on YouTube or Instagram, and your all support is just amazing. So thank you so much for that, and I really hope you all subscribe to stay along for this journey of raising these fish. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.